Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 30461. This is the Podracer Polybag, not even called Anakin's Podracer, it's just straight up Podracer. And this contains 58 pieces, and is one of the two, I guess two of them are branded 20 years of LEGO Star Wars. And then, there was another one released at the same time, being the Naboo Starfighter, but I guess that one's technically on a 20th anniversary Polybag. But this is one of the two. Containing 58 pieces and selling for $4. And this is the one that I like the look of the most, I think. It's obviously a small-scale version of the, I guess simultaneously original and the 20th anniversary edition of the Anakin's Podracer set. And I don't have the set or anything, and I don't think I'm going to end up getting any of the 20th anniversary regular sets. So I figured it'd be cool to get, the smaller polybags that go with it if I see them and if I feel like it. And, this one I did feel like getting, so here we are. I'm going to open it up, build it, and review it for you guys. And here we have the polybag built up, and I don't have the actual Anakin's Podracer, so I can't do a direct comparison, but, maybe I can throw up a picture in the corner if I remember. But it's a pretty sizable thing, honestly. This is bigger than I was expecting it to be. I don't know what I was expecting, but it is, it's pretty much the size of the bag. It is the length of the bag, it is the height of the bag, it's probably, maybe it's enlarged slightly on the front, but not by much at all. That's very, very similar to the actual size you see on the bag, which is not super common in polybags. Usually you get something a little bit smaller seeming than the bag itself. So, I guess in that sense it's good. It is very empty feeling, but that's kind of by design. That's what the Podracer is. It's got the one little cockpit section, which, this is swooshable in that manner, because you've got the little cockpit area, which you can hold this and kind of swoosh it around. That's good little level of swooshability. It's a very official term there. But, this is just held up in the back with a 1x2 brick, so it still looks like it's floating. And this looks like, it's not directly attached, because you've got this one little transparent piece that is used to attach the sections together. And then you'd have the two pods built up at the front, which are exactly the same. You have these little flaps on the outside, which, can be adjusted. And then you have these three flaps here, which are attached with only one stud, so they're a little bit flimsy. And this is only attached with one stud, so again, a little flimsy. So the design is not the sturdiest. So if you're holding it by the pods, it's not a good idea for, if you're trying to play with this. But, they stay together pretty well if you, swing this around. Just by the back section. So if you are just driving this around from the back, swooshing it around, in that sense, I think it works pretty well as a good little toy. And it looks fine as a display model, I think. It looks pretty accurate to the real full thing. This feels like maybe it's a little bit too long, but I could just be imagining that. I don't think I've seen one of the full thing, one of the full sets in person, so maybe this is proportional, but I don't know, it just feels a tad long to me here, as a non-Podracer expert. And then you do have these two purple bars here, which represent the energy that is used to attach the, or to hold the pods together in universe. And, yeah, I don't know, it's a good little model, and I'm gonna definitely be keeping this on display somewhere, because it looks pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. Now, I don't know, maybe I will be getting the other two polybags. Also, there's actually an important comparison to the height of a minifigure, and if you wanted to, you could put a minifigure on the back. You could sit them there. It kind of becomes a Microfighter style thing at that point, if we do that. And, you got the ability to, still swoosh around somewhat. I don't know, that could be kind of fun, I guess. You wouldn't be able to put an Anakin minifigure there, or Kid Anakin, because it's, designed with just the two studs there, but I guess you could make him stand up, or you could remove this and you could stick him in that spot right there. Do I have a short minifigure on me? Yes, I do. And then if you put that on top of the plate, then you would be able to stick a minifigure with short legs right in this spot in here. And, you know, that actually looks okay as well. So I guess you could easily turn this into a Microfighter Podracer if, you know, if you're into the Microfighters theme, I guess. And, I don't know, it wouldn't look too bad. But, overall, I think that this is a pretty decent, nifty little polybag. And, you know, at $4, I think the value is reasonable here. You know, you got a pretty good price per piece ratio. You know, if that's all you're looking at, and there are some decent pieces in here. I don't know, it's a good little set, and I would recommend it if you find it, you know, in your stores. I don't think I'd recommend going out of your way to get this one, but if you see it, you know, I think it's worth a pickup. So, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.